Once you create an account in the D7 Lead Finder tool, your dashboard when you log in will look something like this, and you can immediately start searching. So let's say I actually do a search. Let's say I want to search for a moving company. So I'll say movers in the Boston area, just for example, and you can do this for any area. And I'll say get leads. It literally goes and searches all the potential websites to find them for you. And on the right side here, you'll see a counter, like it's going to take a few minutes to process all this. We're going to skip ahead and fast forward to the moment where it gives you results. So here are the results. The results will look like this. And in one place, you'll get a lot of information. For example, every possible nearby moving company you can contact, their phone number if it's listed online, their email if it's listed online, their website, etc. And a lot of these columns already do a lot of research for you. For example, if you reach out to a company, let's say this, Lexel Movers, you can immediately see that their ranking on Google is 43. That means they're not doing a lot with their website. So your pitch to them, it doesn't have to be a copy paste that you send to everyone else, which doesn't make them feel special. What would make them feel a little more special is if it looked like you did research on them. So if your email to them read something like, we noticed that you're ranking number 43, and if you actually went ahead and looked at their website and spotted maybe a few items that they could fix that could immediately boost their ranking, like maybe something about their keywords use is off, or maybe some website issues that you find that are easy to spot, because obviously if they're number 43, there's probably a lot of problems that they have with their website. So in your email, you could say, not only we saw that you're not ranking, here are the top 5 things you can do today. Here's how to do them. Boom. So for free, you just went ahead and helped them boost their website. That puts you in the top 1 or 2 or 3% of all the marketers that approach them. And of course, that greatly increases the chance that they would respond to you favorably and that they would be open to working with you. And just like I explained here, you can use a lot of this information. Like, let's say if they're running ads, you can see, oh, some are running Yelp ads, some are running Facebook and Instagram, right? So you can actually immediately tell. So you can add that in your email pitch, and you will look a lot more savvy. And when you look a lot more savvy, it's not you saying, I'm so great, because anyone can say that. Business owners don't trust that because every marketer who approaches them says they're great. But you'll be showing them. They'll be like, oh, wow, this person knows a lot about my business. They sound like they know what they're talking about. I'll give them a chance. You see? So this turns a lot of people who would otherwise ignore your cold email to them into people who would be far more likely to reply. That means for you immediately more sales meetings, which result in more sales. Not only that, precisely because you have all of their social media information in one place, you can export that and actually use that in an Excel file to track when was the last time you reached out to them. Maybe you reached out on Facebook. Maybe you didn't hear back. What about Twitter? Then you try Twitter a couple of days later. If you didn't hear back, maybe then you try Instagram, and so on and so on. So this gives you a way to track everything as well. So the way that I recommend you use it is, for example, let's say you want to export it. You can download this data. Let's say you want to download it in a CSV format. And the CSV format, you can import it to Excel or Google Sheets, which is the free equivalent of Excel. If you have a Google account, you already have Google Sheets. All you would do is click on these 3 dots, go to Drive, and in Drive, you can say My Drive, Upload Files, and pull up exactly that CSV file that you just downloaded. And you see on the bottom right, it shows you the file. You can click it, and then you can open it with Google Sheets, and then you can edit it. So here, you can add a column, let's say last contact, and you can track, like, let's say April 1st tweeted, then maybe you didn't hear back, so like April 5th sent an IG message, so that you don't bombard them in the same ways again and again, and you know your communication. And let's say they replied, you want to know. So even if you don't do this yourself, but let's say you hire maybe someone to help you, they will have the history of the transaction so that they don't make silly mistakes by starting all over when you've already had a record of some conversation with them. And of course, these emails that they give you, you can preload them to an auto-generated series of emails that they get daily, perhaps, that educate them. Or, like I mentioned earlier, a more effective way is to write a personalized email to each one that makes them feel like you really researched their business and actually went ahead and did some of the work, because that will create a tremendous first impression that will increase the chances of them working with you, which is exactly what you need. And later in this course, I'll show you both. I'll show you how to create an automated sequence of emails called an autoresponder, and I'll also show you how to craft beautiful, highly engaging, highly effective, and unique emails to potential clients that get responses. So that's how you use the D7 tool, not only to find leads, but also to use the information the tool gives you to impress your potential clients so that they are more inclined to hire you.